Oh, that Ren, that wacky rascal Ren. He bet money against us and thought he could win money. But he was wrong! Now that money is ours! We are now $2,000 richer. Which is incidentally how much money you need to challenge our next street fighting opponent. Chun Yan at the Black Heaven building. She's the last person we need to defeat in order to impress the yellow-haired scout. Now you get to her fighting arena by going to the 12th floor, which is annoyingly the one floor this elevator doesn't stop at. So for some reason the game just makes you stop at like the 13th or 11th floor and take the stairs down or up just down one floor. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because there's absolutely no reason why the elevator wouldn't stop on that floor. It's just extra busy work, I guess. But no matter, we're here now.
聞きたいことがある。
ああ、なんだ。
この女性を知らないか。
ああ、ここにいるぜ。
本当か？
ここの無敗記録を持ってるぜ。ここに入るには2000ドルが必要だぜ。
ああ、払おう。
ま、死なねえようにせいぜい頑張りな。
Apparently, Chun Yan has never lost a match. Well, that's about to change, because Ryo Hazuki is about to enter the ring. From up here, you can actually get a pretty good view of the arena. You can see who she's fighting. She is fighting a man in a blue tank top thing, and if you're paying attention, he is also the same guy the other Street Fighters are beating up. I don't know why they just use the same model for like all the Street Fighters as like opponents when you're not fighting them, but hey, it's just how it goes, I guess. I don't know if it is the same guy or just a bunch of people who look the same. It's like the Merchant in Resident Evil 4, you just don't know. They never bothered to explain it. Having said that though, his vest is going to change colour once this cutscene begins, so be prepared for that.
なんてことを。
あんた次どうだい？
え？
勝ちゃ大金が手に入るぜ。もっとも負けた時は見ての通りだからな。
やろ
う。せいぜい気をつけな。次の餌食はこの男だ。
Let the battle begin! Which one of these two fighters will prove the old axiom today?
Ready, go!
Now, Chun Yan, as Ryo Hazuki observantly pointed out, is a Jeet Kune master. She focuses mainly on quick kicking attacks, so you gotta watch out for those. Also, as a Jeet Kune Do master, she actually has a very similar moveset to Sarah from the Virtua Fighter series, and which is also the case for Izumi at the Tomato convenience store. I think she is also a Jeet Kune Do master. So you might notice that a lot of their moves are kind of similar. Some of their leg moves and kick moves seem to have the same animations, and I guess that's just the case. They have similar things, and this move actually seems kind of similar to what Izumi does to you when she does that Sakura Festival death thing that kills you instantly. But yes, she isn't too hard actually. Chun-Yan, you might think she's like the hardest opponent because she's the most expensive character to challenge, and you'd always challenge her last because of how much it costs, but I don't know, compared to the other guys, she doesn't seem all that difficult. There is one little thing that might screw you over in this fight though, just coming up towards the end. Also notice I did the pit blow move. That's a move I haven't done in a while. Machine gun fist! Yeah, this fight looks like it's pretty much decided. Time for Ryo Hazuki to make his exit. Oh, first he's got to collect his money. Okay, now he can make his exit. Good. So, we managed to beat Chun-Yan and all the Street Fighters. Defeated all three. Defeated Chun-Yan. She'll never do such a cruel thing ever again. I feel like you're being a little bit presumptuous there. For all you know, she could continue pushing people off ledges. But, hey, I don't know. There's one thing I need to point out though, is that you notice there was the quick time event finisher at the end. If you fail the quick time event, you'll lose the fight no matter how high your health is. That's it, you die. And you have to redo the entire fight. And as I mentioned before though, the game doesn't make you pay another $2,000 to challenge her again or anything like that. You can just restart straight away. The game just plonks you back at the beginning of the arena, and you can just challenge her again whenever you're ready. So, no real penalty for failing, except just having to do the fight again. So, now that's all the street fighting opponents. Now we just need to speak to the scout. Or rather, the scout will come and speak to us.
日が落ちてから竜兵街に来な。
竜兵街行ってみるか。
Well, might as well use teleportation powers to get there. And also advance time straight to evening so we don't have to wait all day. So we just need to meet the scout. He's at the same place we met him last time, in that little alley place near Ren's hideout. We'll just go past Iwao Hazuki's old friend who's still pretending to be blind.
Oi.
あんたか。
ひな。
これは白線路。
あさっての昼、ここに来な。
どういうことだ。
来ればわかる。
こいつは白線楼の地下2階。
地下2階？
白線楼に地下なんてあったんだ。
地下を通って高天楼に入るってわけだ。なんか匂うな。
これしか方法はない。俺は行く。
大丈夫？
何が待ってるのかお楽しみってとこだな。
そんな。
So, there's our next objective. We need to infiltrate the Yellowhead building by using the underground passages in the 1000 White building, which is where we're going to meet the scouts, the day after tomorrow. However, Ryo has some time to sprint freely before the promised hour. If Ryo decides to wait at Ren's hideout, the day will pass. So basically, once the game hits 12 o'clock on the 20th of March, we won't be able to play around and do whatever we want. The game will begin the final mission, so to speak. So, before that, we might as well spend our time, just dicking about. It's entirely up to you, of course. You can just choose to skip the day. You can, if you go to Ren's hideout and hit wait, it will skip over to the March the 20th, and you can begin the ending of the game straight, from there, and you don't have to spend the whole day doing nothing. But yeah, it's nice that the game gives you an extra day to do what you like.
ほら起きな、朝だよ。よく眠れたかい？
You know what's also nice is that we have lots of money to spend because of the street fights we did yesterday. So we have, all this time to spare, or a whole day, and we have all the money we can wait, what? Paid Joy for come over guest house bill? What? But I don't remember giving Ryo Hazuki permission to do this. What? $2,017? I had $3,000. You spent $1,000 on the guest house bill? You gave a man money he rightfully deserved for the services he provided to me? How dare you! How dare you! My fight money! Well, it's not a big deal, I suppose. $2,000, I still got $2,000, which is plenty to spend, really. So, the first thing we're going to use with our money is to buy the remainder of the move scrolls that we haven't purchased from the martial arts store thing. And Ryo Hazuki is pointing out the 1000 White building because he thinks we're trying to end the game now or trying to go to the Yellowhead building, so he's doing all this to point us in the right direction. Yeah, we're not going to the underground level yet. No, we're going to buy move scrolls. There are 2 martial arts stores. You might remember we already bought the machine gun fist from one of them. So, let's spend our prize money, or what we have left of it, and buy the remaining scrolls.
それは内科拳の一つ、八卦掌を元にした技です。その名の通り蛇のように敵にまとわりつき、視覚から攻撃する技です。根は張りますが、それだけの価値はありますよ。
これにするか。 これを。
ありがとうございます。またどうぞ。
The Serpent Coil is a move that's kind of like the Machine Gun Fist in the way that it's technically a throw move and it uses the throw button, but the actual attack isn't really a throw, it's just going up to the guy and hitting him a few times.
これは
その技は6号灯籠剣の技でしてな。相手の足を払うと同時に顎を突き上げる投げ技です。
これにするか。これを。
ありがとうございます。またどうぞ。
Now you might notice on the shelf, there are actually some missing or like empty spots where move scrolls would have been. There's a reason why some of them, like this one, I haven't been in this shop before, but there are 2 moves that are listed and have a price, but they're not on the thing. And the reason for that is, we already have the moves. If you remember, way back in the Manmo Temple when we were carrying out books, whenever we finished, Hanahui would always give us a free move scroll. And that was a reward for us carrying books well. And if you didn't carry books well, you wouldn't have got it. So, if you didn't spend a whole bunch of time carrying books, and he didn't give you those free move scrolls, well, you would have had another chance to get them by buying them here. But we were good at carrying books, so we got those moves for free! So I can't really complain. Also notice, the Tiger Knuckle is maxed out in terms of skill, so that's something, I guess. That's the basic punch. And here we just have a look at some of the moves we just learnt. There's the oblique slam, which is just hitting the guy over the head. We actually have all but 2 of the moves in the whole game now, and I guess that also includes the first Shenmue game. We have pretty much every move we can obtain, with the exception of the double blow, which we missed on Shenmue 1. It was like a move that Yamagishi-san teaches us on Disc 1. And there's also 2 move scrolls which I haven't gotten yet, and I won't be getting them. I will show you how to get them, but it's kind of a pain and I just can't be bothered really, but we'll see that soon. But for now, let's spend some time and some of our remaining money on toy capsules, because hey, why not? They're fun. Using the old virtual on machine. And here's Dord Ray, who has a Dreamcast in his head. Oh, I guess that's his back, technically. And here's a Jim. He just kind of looks like he's made out of jelly cubes. So at this stage, you might be kind of getting bored of this, because I've kind of covered most of the toy capsules you can get in this game. I mean, I don't have like a 100% completion thing, but I've kind of shown off what most of the toy series you can get are. I mean, I've completed the Sonic collection, but I've also shown off most of the Virtua Fighters. There's the Virtua Fighter 2 series, there's the Virtua Fighter Kids series, there's the Sega collection, and there's all the miscellaneous stuff. So you might be thinking, okay, you've kind of covered most of the toy collection in this game. But there is one thing I haven't actually shown off yet, and that's kind of because I've forgotten about it until now. If you go to the Ghost Hall building, if you remember, this is the room where we found Zuyonda and we had to cross the planks using a bunch of QuickTime events. If you go behind the building, there's the God of Wealth building, which is kind of connected to it. And here is a staircase that does go all the way up to the 10th floor, as you can see here. Now, this is the floor where Zuyonda's room is. But you can't get to it from here because there's a big hole here and there's no way of crossing it. Have to be careful not to fall off, though. You can use the button to look down, but there's not really much point because, well, you don't really see a lot except for a plank. But yes, on the other side of this big hole is Zuyonda's room. But hidden away here, there's the AM2 capsule toy machine. It's one of the rarest capsule toy machines in the game, and for a long time I thought this was the only place you could find it, hidden away on the top of this dilapidated building. It turns out there's actually one other one in Wanchai hidden away in an electronics shop, but yeah, this is one of the rarer toy capsule machines because there's only one here in Kowloon compared to like the Sonic one, which there are like a couple of, I think, and it's kind of hidden away. Now the AM2 machine features toys and things from AM2's arcade games, which are kind of new at the time this game was released. So you have these people on the jet skis, and they're part of the game called Power Jet Racing 2001. You can also find these big trucks and their drivers, and they're from the game called 18-Wheeler American Pro Trucker. And you can also find these dudes with guns, and they're from the game called Outrigger. So yeah, we're just going to spend a lot of our time and money here, because these are all collections which I haven't actually touched upon at all, and I kind of forgot about them until now, so here I'm just going to make up for it by just buying a whole bunch of them. And here's the last Dreamcast button. So we actually have all the Dreamcast buttons now, A, B, X and Y. Hooray. So I decide to keep using this until I find a rare capsule toy. And by that I mean a toy that's really rare, and Ryo Hazuki will go, "Hey, cool," whenever he picks it up. And that actually takes quite a while. If you take a look at the clock, I started doing this at 9 o'clock game time, and I still haven't found it. So yeah, there was a lot of duplicates here and a lot of money spent. About $500. But it was all worth it in the end, because I got the Outrun car. Yes, the famous red Ferrari thing. Let's see if we get anything else. Nope, another duplicate. Well, that was time well spent, I think. About 3 hours in-game time and about 500 Hong Kong dollars spent on these toy capsules. Oh, I regret nothing! Well, after falling to my death, I decided to play more Afterburner 2. This time I tried to go for the high score, and to get the high score of 10 million points, you get the Afterburner 2 arcade cabinet toy. If you remember, that's the toy that Ren gave to the stupid kid at the orphanage. So we're hoping to get one ourselves, but well, it doesn't really go very well because this game's hard and I'm bad at it. You can also get the F-14 Tomcat toy from the AM2 machine we were just using, but again, that's one of the rare ones, and that took me bloody ages to get just that Outrun one, so I couldn't be able to spend any more time on it. I have the money for it, it's just the amount of time it takes to get it, it's just long. That took me like 3 in-game hours, and like 1 game hour is about 4 minutes, and that's just like, ugh, so much time. But yeah, I decided to try the other machine, see if we get anything good. Nothing really interesting, just more vehicles really from this collection. I don't know how much you like having different coloured vehicles and whatnot, but hey, it's something I suppose. Might as well spend this money on something. I'll try the Sega machine again, just in case I get any more of the rare ones. I'm not really sure what other rare ones are there. I mean, I got 2. I got the Panzer Dragoon one and the other thing, which I still don't know. I got this, which isn't actually a rare one, but took me ages to get anyway. It's chicken leg. I don't know what it is. It might be from Golden Axe or Billy Hatcher or something, I don't know. And I tried the Virtua Fighter one, just, you know, because I think I got most of these ones though, but I might as well. God, the amount of money I spent on these things. No normal person would spend thousands of Hong Kong dollars on toy capsules. Then again, Ryo Hazuki is no normal person. So, now that we've bought 1 billion toy capsules, you might as well take a little bit of a break and have a drink. Let's go with the old classic Coke. You know, sometimes watching this does genuinely make me thirsty, so this time I've come prepared. Ah yeah, refreshing Coke.
Oh yeah.
Delicious. Okay. You know, I played a little bit of the game Sleeping Dogs, and you can use vending machines in that game a bit like this one, but every time you do, it upsets me a little bit because, like, the main character, Wei Shen, whenever he buys a canned drink, he just drinks it, and then he just drops the can on the floor, and I just feel bad for the environment every time I do that. I mean, Ryo Hazuki is kind enough to just put the can in the bin every time, but no, Wei Shen just doesn't care.
おう、
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French
もっ
girls.
と続けてみるか。へえ、もっと続けてみるか。またこれか。
Got two in a row.
遊ぶか。
Well, that's enough toy
やっ
capsules for
ぱりや
now.
めよ
If you remember, I said that there were 2 move scrolls we don't have. We have pretty much all the other moves in the game except for these 2. And they're hidden away near the guy who's pretending to be blind. There's this little alleyway by the stairs, and if you go up it, there's this kind of obscure area. It's on the map, you can see, but it's kind of hidden away, and it might be hard to spot if you don't have the map. But there's a lucky hit stand here, and it's a special one. And by special, I mean it has different rules.
チャレンジやってくれよ兄ちゃん。
どんなルールなんだ。
一回落として罰以外に入ればあんたの勝ちだから一発で勝つと絵の景品がもらえるんだが、そこで兄ちゃんが取る道は2つ。その景品をかけてもっといい景品を狙える台で勝負するか、無難にそこでやめるかだ。さあ勝負勝負。
やらせ。
左端の台からだ。
Now, I'm not sure how clear his explanation was, but basically you have 3 lucky hit boards and you have to work your way up towards the 3rd one. The first 2 lucky hit boards basically just have capsule toys on them, so might as well just give it a go.
Maita, こいつはやられたな。兄ちゃん、次挑戦しない手はねえぜ。
ああ、次も挑戦する。
So if you win a prize at the first board, you have 2 options. You can either keep playing, or you can just take the prize away. If you keep playing and then lose, then you won't win anything. And we got the same prize.
やるねえ。ここまでやるやつはちょっといないぜ。兄ちゃん、次挑戦しない手はねえぜ。
So again, either take our toy and leave, or use the toy as the bet for the
さあ
next
この台で
board.
ラストだ。景品もすげえが一筋縄じゃいかねえぜ。
So as you can tell, there is one prize, and it's really hard to get, and that is the 2 move scrolls. And by that I mean you have to do this twice. You win 1 move scroll, and then another one becomes available. So yeah, this is really hard because this board in particular is just really hard to actually win.
次のゲームや
And
るかい。
also it takes time because you have to win the first 2 boards in order to even try the 3rd board. So yeah, it's not really that it costs too much money. It's only $5 a bet and we have loads of money. It's just it takes so long because each attempt at those move scrolls is... Well, you have to play 3 games of Lucky Hit for each attempt. 3 games minimum, mind you. That's if you like manage to get to the 3rd board in
お
one
いおい
go.
入っちゃうかよ当たりに。
But, well,
次だ次。
I don't think we have the golden
yes, yes.
hang-on guy yet, so I'm just going to take that
Yeah.
toy while
も
I
うや
have
め
it.
とく。
そうか。じゃあ初めからやるかい。
遊ばせてくれ。
I try a few more times, but in the end I just get bored pretty quick, and well, about an hour later, I decide to go back to Ren's place and chill out. Once we wait here, the day will end, and tomorrow will happen, and then that's actually the final part of the game, the sort of the ending sequence. So that's the end of the days where we get to dick about doing anything we want. Tomorrow, we begin our infiltration of the Yellowhead building in order to rescue Zhu Yonda. So, that's enough for today. Good night, everyone. See you guys tomorrow.